If you want to improve your performance, then you got to start keeping score. Now, obviously, this is not rocket science by any means, but we have to have a system for us to keep track and also keep ourselves accountable for the actions that actually drive our performance. And for that, I've actually designed a quick and actual practical performance point system with several different actions, behaviors that help us to enhance our performance throughout time. It's not just a matter of a few days or a few weeks, it's throughout time. How do we actually keep doing the actions that are repetitive and maybe even monotonous? It's the little things done consistently that make a huge difference. And we all know this, but how do we actually execute it? All right, let me show you a simple way and a system that I use with my footballers. So let me show you my screen really quick. And I call it the performance point system. And by the way, this is customizable. All right, you can add your own elements to it, but let me show you real quick. All right, so up here, you put your name. All right, name, last name, you put the date, when you start in this. So the ideal thing is for you to actually do this week by week. By the end of the week, you're gonna add up the points, but not only add up the points, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but actually observe, okay? Take this as data, identify patterns. So let's just go through this real quick. So let's put the date, when we start in this, and what week. So let's say, for example, you barely start in this week 1 on a Monday or a Sunday, whatever it is. Just make sure that you know when you're starting. All right, so let's go to different categories. I'm not gonna go through all this real quick, but training and recovery. So did I have a training session today? All right, let's say it's a Monday. Yes, I did. And I trained on a Wednesday as well, and I trained on a Thursday. That's it, 3 days out of the week. So I add up the score. So every day that you train, that's 30 points. So for me, that's 90 points for the whole week. Now, individual skills training. Am I doing anything extra? So do I need to work on my finishing? Do I need to work on my crossing? Do I need to work on whatever that is, 1v1s, half turns, passing, first touch, weak foot, whatever it is? Okay, am I doing that extra? So let's say I did Tuesday and a Friday. Good. All right, that's another 60 points. And those points are just arbitrary. I just picked random points where you can put your own value to every action that you do. But as long as you keep a scoring system, that's important. All right, gym session. Did I do a gym session today? So let's say, yes, I did some gym session. Video analysis. Now, this segment is analyzing maybe your own performance and or other players' performance similar to the position that you play. So let's say, for example, you are, I don't know, one of the players that you are analyzing is Rodri and whoever else. Good. So let's say I did that for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is. Okay, and I did that on a Monday, and then I analyzed a different player on a Thursday. Okay, so that's 20 points. Good. All right, power nap. Did I take a power nap? All right, did I do my check-in monitoring? What I'm saying with this is this could be your monitoring system, or maybe you're using a GPS system. Maybe you're using a Whoop or Aura or whatever that is to monitor. Am I doing that? Am I checking that? Okay, if you did, then you get extra points. All right, so let's say I did that every single day, okay, from Monday through Friday, whatever it is, or it could be all week. Okay, so let's say 50. I skipped Saturday and Sunday for whatever reason. Then I got lifestyle and nutrition. So it's important, obviously, that we sleep. That's the best way to recover and regenerate, and it's free. But did I sleep 8 or more hours? If it's a yes, then yes, you put a little star to it. All right, and then you add up the points. Did I have at least three healthy meals throughout the day plus 2 healthy snacks? Supplements. If you do take supplements, did I take supplements? Am I hydrating 2 hours before bed? Okay. Now, it doesn't mean that you just hydrate 2 hours before bed. The reason I put hydrate 2 hours before bed is so that your sleep doesn't get interrupted, because you have to wake up in the middle of the night and then you have to pee. So you take up some time for you to hydrate so you're not interrupting your recovery. Hydration, dinner, technology off 1 hour before bed. was I in bed in between 9 and 10? Now, obviously, like I said, this could be customizable. You know, for my kids, you know, we try to get to bed by 9 p.m. That could be a lot earlier for you or maybe a little bit later. That's what works for us. For mindset and growth, gratitude, schoolwork, reading 15 plus minutes, visualization or breathing, prepare kit, and or a plan for tomorrow. Did I do that? Yes or no? Did I connect with family? So this is a way for us to keep good, healthy habits that take us in some way, shape, or form to enhance our performance, not only on the physical. Oh, we got Spider-Man, you know, making his appearance right here. Can you say hi to the camera? Dile hola. That's Spider-Man right here. All right, so that is it for us today. If you really like this system, just write points in the comments below and I'll send you this. And this is what we do within our own training system for our footballers. This is just a one piece of the puzzle on how we have a system to help our soccer players or footballers take their performance to the next level and keep you guys accountable. All right. Yes. So see you soon.